I hope you guys are doing okay. I have a 15-minute break, so I thought I'd make this video quick. Guys, listen, in this one, I want to talk about the following thing. I want to talk about this thing that I hear a lot of folks talking about, like this free will, quote unquote, and how I think that it's just a facade word. It doesn't exist, guys. You have to study the beings around you. You have to study them, and you have to think. When folks say you have a free will, because you don't. Because if you had it, you could do whatever you want. And I'm gonna tell you the key signs of how this stuff works. A while ago, I told you guys never, or at least we don't know tomorrow what happens. So I can just give advice. Sometimes things in life happen. I understand that. You also have to be flexible, but I never liked this concept of being dependent or attached to another creature who has two legs and two arms and two hands like me. I don't like it because it brings like this figurative chokehold. It's I notice with a lot of folks, once you engage with them, it's like you can't get rid of them. It's like you're under some type of obligation. And I'm an individual. I'm actually not difficult. I'm actually very, if I'm good with somebody, very nice. But I don't like people who force others to do things, because I'm thinking to myself, who are you? Your life is not perfect. How come you expect that from me? I get this suffocating feeling whenever I'm dealing with someone who wants to force me to meet up, force me to do this. That's why I could never go to a church or never fully live off of the government, like getting a wealth or something from them. Because imagine, guys, just because someone has like a badge, a document, or a school paper, and they had like they graduated from something. They now, when you go to them, I one time lost my ID card, and I remember having to go to the municipality and the police station to get it back. So of course I'm happy that they call. At the time they sent me a letter for that. But I was thinking in my mind, I was thinking like, you know, um, what the hell is this? I have to sit there the way the individual came with the chin up, because now I need them. And I noticed this is an NPC organic portal type of thing. It's an ego battle with them always, because now they're in the position to, for them to be, how I should say it, they know now you have to take more from them because you need them at that specific moment. And I noticed with them, it brings a certain tyranny, because now you have to listen to them and sit down with them, and you have to do what they want, because you need your ID back and that ID card back. And that's why, guys, I don't like it. I don't like to be dependent on people, being committed to people. I don't like being committed to anything, because everything here, it's like a death contract, man. You get figuratively their life choked out of you, man. They force you almost to do what they want. And I'm someone, man. I told you guys a lot of times. The moment I sense that you're becoming a bully, a tyrannical, really trying to force me, you're going to get you're going to get a terrible pushback, and I'm going to become deliberately annoying. If you start to be a prick, a piece of shit, who's trying to undermine me, and I'm telling you, I'm going to get so annoying. You might want to throw the first punch, and we're definitely going to scrap. I'm that type of guy. I will get under your skin, because it's not, if you love someone, you don't force them. Love is not forcing. You know, only one who forces and wants to have control is Satan. So it shows me who you are when you try to get a dominion over me. I don't like it. And if we have to scrap, we will scrap. I had it with one guy one time. It was showing very annoying behavior. I warned him. I told him, listen, stop, don't do that with me. I don't like the way you move. Stop ordering me around. Then things got out of hand and we got into a brawl. But it was broken up quick. I don't, guys, no one in this life is going to tell me how I have to live. I don't take that from nobody. So that's already a red flag. I never fall into the system, because I'm a free thinker. I don't have this thing that I have to have control over others. That thing is kryptonite to me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So That being said, guys, look. I'm not a fan of the church either because I think you have a lot of fake people there. You know, they just go there because every Sunday they get like attention. You know, because they most Christians are two-faced people. They're fake. You know, they live in sin. They just go there just because they get narcissistic attention, because they want attention the whole time. They want someone to say, "Oh, how sorry, you're pitiful, and God is with you." They just want the attention. They don't go. They know God is not there. God is not in the churches anymore. That's why the Bible says that God lives in you, you dummy. And when I used to go in the past, you know, you used to have guys just going there to check chicks and vice versa. All types of problems, addictions, living off of the government, you know. So you don't have a free will over here. I don't know who told you that cozy lie, but it is a lie. You don't have free will in this realm. You just stop lying to yourself. You don't have free will. You don't have free will. And you know it. You don't have free will here. It's a lie. You don't have free will. You know, you live here under force. You know, and I'm just the guy. I don't take it, man. The moment I sense that, you're going to get pushback. I'm going to become a very annoying individual to be around. Serious, eh? Don't come try to force me or do all types of stuff. I don't take it from no one. So you don't have free will here. Almost everything here is to give you a spiritual chokehold, to keep you in bondage. And if you pay close attention, when folks don't get what they want, that fake laugh, that fake sincerity, everything stops the moment they don't get what they want from you or out of you. This hostility takes place. So you should know, man, how this realm works. And yeah, look, I'm not a churchgoer. I'm not a fan of that. But one thing is true in some of their preachings: do not be of this world, and you will not find peace in this realm. They did not lie with that. Some things are good of the preachings. I'm not talking about church, but I'm talking about the preachings. Some things are actually accurate, I have to say. You know, but I don't fuck with that shit. You know, but yeah, guys. So free will does not exist. Don't be fooled. They want to force you here, and everyone here wants to use you in some fashion. You know, pretending to be how should I say it? Pretend under the guidance of being friends, but it's just to choke you into submission spiritually. That being said, be at peace.